The introduction of the WHS Act and WHS mines regulations introduces a new requirement for mining operations to establish and implement a mine safety management system. Mining operations include exploration operations. This presentation will provide an overview of the requirements of the mine safety management system. The mine safety management system is the primary means of providing processes and methods to everyone involved at the mine to ensure the safe operation of a mine. It's a framework that brings together the mine's policies, systems, procedures and plans to enable the mine operator to follow a systematic approach to achieving, improving and monitoring a desired level of health and safety. Essentially, it includes all the activities that help manage health and safety. A Mine Safety Management System Code of Practice has been released to provide guidance on the development and implementation of a mine safety management system. It is highly likely that the company you are working for has a safety management system in one form or another. Whatever you are currently doing to manage health and safety, that's your management system. A mine safety management system is required to be established and implemented for all mining operations, including exploration operations, whether they are new or existing. Effective risk management is the foundation of a mine safety management system. The key steps of identifying hazards, assessing the risks, and managing the risks are key components of risk management. Identifying hazards can be achieved by dividing operations or systems into groups. Identifying hazards should account for workplaces, work processes, substances, plant and equipment, how work is organised, managed, carried out, and how changes may occur. In assessing risks, the mine operator should consider the nature of the hazard or risk, the likelihood of the hazard or risk causing harm, possible severity of the harm, and the state of knowledge, that is, what the industry knows or should know about the hazard or risk and how to eliminate or minimise them. Managing risk involves eliminating the risk so far as reasonably practicable, and if this is not able to be done, the risk must be minimised so far as reasonably practicable by the use of effective controls that are based on the hierarchy of controls. The mine safety management system should contain reference to any design principles, engineering standards and technical standards relied upon for the control measures they are developing and implementing. The requirements relating to risk management are defined in the WHS Act, Section 17, Management of Risks. A duty imposed on a person to ensure health and safety requires that person to eliminate risks to health and safety so far as reasonably practicable, and if it is not reasonably practicable to eliminate the risk to health and safety, to minimise those risks so far as reasonably practicable. This is fundamentally what your management system is about, the elimination or minimisation of risk. Chapter 3, General Risk and Workplace Management of the WHS Mines Regulation refers to duties in relation to the identification of hazards, the management of risks, the use of the hierarchy of controls, maintenance and review of control measures, and the review of controls. Regulation 622 sets out the minimum requirements for a management system. These requirements include a health and safety policy, the arrangements for managing risk, the management and supervisory structure of those responsible for the health and safety of workers and others at the mine. Consultation and communication. In developing the elements for a management system, the mine operator must implement processes for consultation with workers in accordance with the requirements of the legislation. These include, if requested, election of health and safety representatives, mechanisms for worker consultation, the process for identifying principal mining hazards and other hazards, providing input on appropriate risk control measures for principal mining hazards, other hazards, control plans and procedures, and providing input into the mine safety management system and its review. Processes should be in place to ensure the health and safety information is communicated across shifts, rosters, or at the time of handover between workers, supervisors, and other persons. Communication with other persons conducting a business or undertaking to ensure their work continues to be coordinated so as not to give rise to any WHS issues and that each is able to fulfil their obligations under the legislation. Contractor engagement. If a contractor is working at a mine, the mine operator must include in the mine safety management system control measures that will be used to control the risks to health and safety associated with the contractor's work. A contractor may operate under the mine safety management system of the mine operator or under the contractor's own health and safety management plan. If the contractor finds its arrangements are consistent with the mines, the contractor must notify the mine operator in writing and indicate they will use the mine safety management system when working at the mine. The contractor may choose to operate under its own health and safety management plan if it has the resources and capability to do so and the plan is accepted in writing by the mine operator. The mine safety management system must include arrangements for the provision of information, training and instruction regarding the nature of the work, the risks associated with the work, the required control measures, including the induction procedures for workers appropriate to the tasks that the workers will perform. The mine safety management system will include a range of supporting plans. The mine operator must identify all of the plans that are relevant and applicable to the operations at the mine and ensure they are addressed within the requirements of the mine safety management system. These supporting plans include the Principal Mining Hazard Management Plan, an Emergency Management Plan, Health Management Plan, Contractor Health and Safety Management Plan, Underground Ventilation Control Plan, Radiation Management Plan, and a Radioactive Waste Management Plan. Successful implementation of the mine safety management system will include a range of steps. Communication and consultation. Meaningful consultation with and the involvement of employees and subject matter experts during the preparation and implementation of the plan. This will include effective communication with employees and contractors on the requirements of the controls and performance standards and the reasons for their introduction. Integration. The requirements outlined in the mine safety management system must be integrated with other management systems, relevant operational procedures and practices, and adequate resources provided for their implementation. Implementation. A planned, prioritised and resourced process based on risk, a comprehensive assessment of the risks and development and implementation of controls and performance standards commensurate with the nature and scale of the mine's operation. Performance standards. Clearly defined and documented performance standards which explain the what, why, when, how and who. Monitoring, measurement and verification. Ongoing monitoring of compliance with the controls to ensure what was intended when the mine safety management system was developed is what has been implemented in practice and to determine if the effectiveness of the controls are as intended. Review, audit and feedback. After implementation of the mine safety management system, it must be reviewed under certain circumstances. These may include a review of the relevant parts of the management system following a notifiable or reportable incident, an audit of the mine safety management system which identifies a deficiency in a control measure, or there is significant change in the mining operation. For a new mine, the mine safety management system must be reviewed within 12 months of operations commencing. A full review or audit of the mine safety management system should be conducted at least once every 3 years and as necessary to ensure it remains effective. The review must include consultation with and involvement of employees and subject matter experts. Feedback on the outcomes of reviews and audits must be provided to employees and contractors. The WHS mines regulations include a number of regulations in relation to the mine safety management system. These include, but are not limited to, Regulation 617, Managing Risks to Health and Safety, Regulation 621, the duty to establish and implement mine safety management system, Regulation 622, the content of the mine safety management system, Regulation 34, the duty to identify hazards, and Regulation 629, the review of the mine safety management system. A mine safety management system code of practice has been developed and released to provide guidance on the development and implementation of a mine safety management system.